He's a chief inspector. I reckon it's communists he's after.
So this copper's gonna leave us alone, right?
What the fuck?
I want you to see this as me introducing myself to you.
He said Mr. Churchill sent him to Birmingham. Something about a robbery.
Thomas, you're a bookmaker. You're not a fool. You sell those guns to anyone who has use to them. You will hang.
I'm just a poor communist frog with a big mouth.
I'm with you because you're the only man around here not scared of them.
The only difference between you and me, Freddy, is that sometimes my horses stand a chance of winning.
Tommy!
You fixing races now?
I'm here about the job as a barmaid.
Are you in possession?
I am, sir.
Take a little walk to the edge of town and go across the track where the viaduct looms like a bird of doom as it ship and crack, where secrets lie in the border fires and the humming wire.
I thought you said we were going to the fair.
We have business first. Come on, bring your wits.
What business?
That's the Lee family.
Tommy!
Johnny Dogs.
Tommy, how the hell are you?
All the better for getting the city smoke out of me lungs.
I thought you became a bit too grand for us.
I've been busy.
I'm riding with the Lee family now.
I heard. Myself, I'd rather live among pigs.
Come on, Tommy. No disputing. So your first fare since France?
What do you know about France, you wash-eyed gypsy bastard? So this is the horse.
And that's the car.
But there won't be a single thing that you can do. He's a goat, he's a god, he's a man, he's a guru. You're one microscopic cog in
Hang on a minute.
catastrophic plan.
You're not swapping the family car for a bloody horse.
Of course we're not swapping it. Huh? That'd be mad.
We're gonna play two up.
Yeah.
I knew it. See, I knew it. Tommy, you bloody idiot.
Shut up, Arthur, I won.
Right.
I promised Johnny I'd let him have a spin in the car if he lost.
All right.
You Lee boys laughing at my brother. Are ya? Hey!
Tommy! Tommy!
I asked you
Come
a
on.
question.
Tommy, come on, it's just a crack. Get your family out of here, go and enjoy yourselves at the fair before they start a war. Huh? Già maggior? Non si scippocicata lingo papa si slingo, non si lascia Roma. Non lascia Roma.
Yeah, but his mother's a diddy-quay whore.
We will take them before last night's beer turns to piss and wakes the devils up. We will leave no stone unturned. Every gun, every bullet will be brought to me for inspection. Now, take your positions.
Freddie.
Are you sure your brothers are at the fair?
If it was them, they wouldn't knock.
Mr. Thorne,
What is it?
the police are rounding up the communists.
Come on, Ada. If the cops find me, we're screwed. Fuck. This is all. Ada! You have to jump, Ada. I'll catch you. Come on.
Look at this. A prescription for iron tablets for Ida fucking Shelby.
Mrs. Donovan! I need that favour.
Come in and be quick.
I'm not coming in. She is.
Holy Jesus, it's the Shelby girl.
Hey, you've not seen her with me, okay, Mrs. Donovan? Just give her a cup of tea and let her stay until the police are gone.
She's the sister of those Peaky Blinder devils.
And yet, she's an angel. Come on, Ada.
What are you going to do, Freddie?
Hey, I'm gonna have to leave town for a bit.
Gentleman would take off his hat, put out his pipe. So you specials only dare come here when you know the boys are away at the fair?
You mean your nephews? Their guns and their razors? Is it them you're lighting candles for?
No. I'm lighting candles for the boys from the garrison who lost their lives in France. There's a list there. Look. Here you didn't make it to France, Inspector Campbell.
You've heard of me. I've heard of you.
Is it the Holy Grail you're looking for?
As a matter of fact, it is the Holy Grail I'm looking for. Something precious, something stolen. Perhaps you know what I'm talking about.
Sorry. Misunderstood your intention when you pushed me against the wall.
Turn the place upside down. Arthur Shelby said you people would help us.
We don't know what you've lost. How can we help you find it?
But I have found out subsequently that I was speaking to the wrong man. Next time, I want to talk to the boss. Licky Tea Rooms, Friday, 10 o'clock. And when I say the boss, I mean Thomas.
the bloody hell's been going on here?
Jesus Christ.
The coppers told everyone Arthur had agreed to it when he was arrested. They said the Peaky Blinders had cleared out to the fair to let them do it.
No, I never said nothing to that copper about smashing up bloody houses.
All right, which pubs do they do?
The Guns, the Chain, the Marquis, all the ones that pay you to protect them. The only one they didn't touch was the Garrison. Make sure people think we were in on it. Smart as copper. So go on. Drink your beers. Get out. You better show people you're still the cocks to the walk.
And add some cash to the landlords of the pubs. Pay some veterans to fix the places up.
Well, Nipper, give us the bag. So what about you, Tommy?
I have to go to Charlie's to stable the horse. She looked footsore in the box.
Let them see your faces. So we both know what they were looking for. You don't read the papers.
Racing papers.
So let me tell you the odds. I reckon it's 3 to 1 there'll be a revolution.
I wouldn't bet on that.
That copper's betting on it. He's not going to let it rest till he gets those guns back.
Did he talk to you, Paul?
In the church.
Did he try to find our Ada?
She was sleeping.
Where was she sleeping, Paul?
Thought you didn't care for women's business. He knows you're the boss. He wants to meet you. Will you talk to him?
Yeah. You don't parley when you're on the back foot. We'll strike a blow back first.
Fee, lad, what are you doing?
We're having a fire.
2 bob for your picture of the king.
What?
Bring it to Waterloo Lane.
No, Phil, lad.
All right, it's good.
Right, you're cooking me in fish, man. Come on, Phil, take that right through. Come on. Come on, James, you'll do yourself a prop, Phil, now. Come on. Harry.
Chuck 'em on, boys.
Lie up to God, you know what you're doing.
I'm a reporter with the Birmingham Evening Dispatch. I had a phone call. Someone called Thomas Shelby.
Come with me.
Come on, folks, gives a bit of room. Tommy. You back for us, please, folks.
You're Mr. Shelby.
All the way back, please.
I am.
You said I would be protected.
You're protected.
What's going on?
There are some things I want you to write down. Now, first of all, it's not the people around here that is loyal to the king. It's the opposite. You see, we don't want our beloved king looking down and seeing the things that have been done to us. So we are taking down his pictures.
But why are you burning them?
We went through hell for our king. Walked through the flames of war, write all this down. And now we're being attacked in our own homes. These new coppers over from Belfast, breaking into our homes and interfering with our women. We don't think our king would want to see that happening. So we are lighting fires to raise the alarm.
May I ask you, in what capacity do you speak?
No capacity. I'm an ordinary man. I won gallantry medals at the Somme. I want you to write in your paper what's going on here. Go on, go.
Come on.
There's a telephone call for you, sir, on the London line.
There is? It's almost midnight.
It's Mr. Winston Churchill, sir.
Yes, sir.
Inspector Campbell, I hear there's been a bonfire in your city.
There was a small fire reported around 9 o'clock, Watery Lane. Certainly nothing to trouble you about, sir.
Ah, but I'm afraid it has troubled me. Half an hour ago, I received a wire communication from the editor of the Birmingham Evening Dispatch. It seems one of his reporters was invited to the fire and discovered that they were burning pictures of the king.
Of the king?
Any newspaper report which may cause embarrassment to His Majesty is always referred first and as a matter of routine to the Home Office.
I will go down there immediately and arrest those involved.
No, you most certainly will not make arrests. If there are arrests, there will be trials. If there are trials, there will be more newspaper reports, which will necessarily mention the burning of the king's likeness. I put you in Birmingham for one very specific reason. Are you any nearer to finding those stolen guns?
We are making steady progress.
We need results. Good night, Mr. Campbell.
Sir, could I at least ask? Does this report name any of those involved?
It names a Mr. Thomas Shelby. The report mentions he's a war hero.
Good of you to join us. Where have you been all day?
In bed. Couldn't sleep. Then I couldn't wake up. Then I was cold, and then I had to go for a wee. Then I was with this bear on a boat. That was just a dream. And I was hungry. Why are you reading the paper?
Why wouldn't I be?
Well, I've never seen you read the paper. I've never seen you light fires with them.
The BSA are on strike. Miners are on strike. IRA are killing our boys. 10 a day.
What?
Stand up.
Why?
Just stand up. Side on.
What are you doing?
Ada. How late are you?
1 week. 5 weeks. 7 if you count weekends. I think it's a lack of iron. I got some tablets.
They didn't work.
No. You can get dressed now, love. So am I or not?
Keep bloody walking, Ada. If anybody sees us here, they'll know.
I'm not getting rid of it, Paul.
Just come home and we'll talk about it.
You get off me or I'll scream it, I swear.
All right, you want to do this on the street? Let's do it. Whose is it?
If I tell you, you'll tell them and they'll cut him to pieces.
Not if he marries you, they won't. Will he marry you?
I don't know where he is.
Jesus Christ, Ada.
Look, he's gone away, but he said he'd come back.
Yeah, but they all say they'll come back.
He's not like that. He's a good man, he promised. He will come back up, Paul. I know he will.
Give me down a Spanish saddle, Joe.
Lift him.
Spanish side. He's a beauty, Tom. Yeah. Beautiful, yeah.
Fine beast you got there, Thomas. What is he worth falling out with the Lee family over? Just passing it on. Declaration of war. The whole Lee clan. The guns, and now this.
The guns are not spoken of. Right?
Tommy. Tommy. You mind how you speak to me?
Forgive me, Uncle.
It's Thomas Shelby against the old bloody world, right?
In France, we used to say, shh. In France, we used to say, it's just a music hall band turning up. It's just trombones and tubas, that's all. It's just noise. It's just noise, right? It's just noise. You get used to it. It's just noise. Good boy. Good boy. Some pain there, boy, eh?
I'm so sorry, Mr. Shelby. I'm Grace, by the way.
I know who you are.
What's his name?
He doesn't have a name.
Poor boy deserves a name.
You have something to say to me?
The other night, she came into the pub when I was singing. You said singing wasn't allowed. I'd like there to be one night a week when they're singing. I think it would be good for everyone. Saturday nights. Harry was too afraid to ask you, so...
But you're not.
I am. But I love to sing.
You sound like one of those rich girls who comes over from Dublin for the races. Do you like horses? How'd you fancy earning some extra money?
Doing what?
Do you get out a nice dress? I want to take you to the races.
Expecting now before we go to any events. Got a couple of changes coming in, John. Rock fairly down to 8. Come in, boy, yeah. Come on, you side horses. Get your bets in now. Come in, boys, do it. Here you go, been take back to the twins, yeah? Down to 10. That's right. Doubles. Okay, Fred, one of them, boys. You want to push that, mate, because he's going to go easy soon. Catch up, fiercey boy. Sun's out, lady.
Sorry, Mr. Shelby. Go on.
All right, Mr. Shelby. How's it going?
Frank, how's the leg? Good. Nice to see you, Sam.
What is it, Fred? Comes over at 8.
Morning, Charlie.
One over 8.
All right, good, boss. How we looking?
Looking good, Tommy.
And stuff.
Tommy,
They're all here for Monaghan, boy.
That's what I like to hear, Johnny boy.
And Aunt Paul wants to see you.
Tell me the man's name, Ada.
Rudolph Valentino.
Get out! All of you! Go on, now! I said, tell me his fucking name.
Freddie fucking Thorne. Yeah, your best mate's in school, the man who saved your life in France. So go on, cut him. Cut him up and chuck him in the cut. Oi! I'm a Shelby too, you know. Put my fucking film back on.
So Monaghan boy finally lost?
Third time unlucky. We took money from all over the city.
Yeah, but you'll pay it back to people around here. Buy your popularity back.
Already done.
Taught you well.
And you fixed this race without the permission of Billy Kimber?
Obviously didn't teach you well enough. Rule 1, you don't punch above your weight.
Billy Kimber is there for the taking.
Says who? Says Tom in his Parliament of One. I ran this business for 5 years.
Yeah, well, I was away fighting, remember? Where I learned some things, such as you strike when your enemy is weak. And I thought you came here to talk family business.
I'll deal with it. You're too busy taking over the world.
Polly, it's about Ada. I need to know.
Ada wants you to give Freddie this letter. She wants Freddie to know she's having his baby. He deserves an opportunity to do the right thing. I say we give them a chance.
For a woman who's had a hard life with men, you're still full of romance, eh? What do you think Freddie sees in our Ada?
It's Freddie's business.
No. No, I'll tell you what he sees. He sees machine guns and rifles and ammunition and some glorious revolution.
What is it you really don't like about Freddie?
Should have no life with a man on the run. If you can't see that, you can't see much.
Damn them for what they did to you in France.
Tell Ada Freddie went to America. Oh, Russia. Paul, it'd do no good for Ada to bring a baby into the world alone. Paul, listen. The truth is, you would have hit me with that thing if it weren't for the fact that you know I'm right.
Thought I heard someone knocking. Couldn't get back to sleep.
The longer you leave it, the worse it gets. Believe me, I know. I was 16. And I didn't dare tell anyone.
Polly, Freddie will come back.
In the end, I did it myself. I did it to myself. And I almost died. And he didn't come back. They don't. Why should they? You know the words. You're a whore. Baby's a bastard. But there's no word for the man who doesn't come back. One day, on your wedding day, you'll have a good man on your arm. And you'll say, Polly, thank you for common sense. This woman's in Cardiff. We'll take the train tomorrow. Go to the castle afterwards for a treat.
I chose this place because it is outside both of our jurisdictions. Do you want tea?
Inspector, I responded to your invitation because I want us to understand each other. I'm a businessman. I want to make my business successful.
And I want my city run peacefully.
Well, if the city is peaceful, business can thrive.
So we're on the same side.
I think perhaps we could be.
Night. How can we be on the same side when I see things like this? My men found this in the bedroom of a known communist. It has your sister's name on it. It was obvious she'd been sleeping in his bed. Are you also in bed with the communists, Mr. Shelby?
I do not share their fantasy. And as for my sister, I've already dealt with the situation.
Freddie Thorne is at the very top of my list.
I'll cross him off. He won't be returning to the city. I'll make him part of our deal.
What deal?
You and your specials will leave my businesses alone from now on. No more raids into our territory, no more smashing up pubs, no more lifting my runners. You will turn a blind eye to all of my gambling operations. Also, I am planning an expansion onto the racetracks. I intend to do business with Billy Kimber. He runs most of the legal trackside betting outside of London. He has policemen on his payroll. I want you to put in a word with the Chief Inspector of Gloucestershire that his men should leave me alone when I make my move.
Forgive me, I don't seem to have a pen to write down this rather long list of demands. And what do I get in return?
I have what what you're looking for. I have the guns.
What guns?
We're not here to play games.
Wait.
25 Lewis machine guns, 50 carbines, 10,000 rounds of ammunition, all in a crate bound for Libya, stolen from the BSA factory proofing bay. I'm guessing they sent you to Birmingham to get those guns back? Well, to me that has them. I have left word with men I trust that if I am taken into police custody for whatever reason, those guns will be shipped to Liverpool. From there, they will be sent directly to Belfast and sold to the Irish Republican Army. All your good work in Ireland will be undone. Each stolen weapon is numbered and marked. If I sell them to the IRA, it won't be long before Mr. Churchill finds out. I imagine you got into enough trouble over the burning of the King's photographs. That was just a taster. If those guns reach Belfast, your life in the force is over. When I've achieved what I've set out to achieve, I will let you know where to find the guns. You'll be a hero. You'll probably get a medal. I'm a fair man. It's a fair offer. Do we have a deal? I need an answer. Right now.
Very well. But I'd prefer if we don't shake hands on it.
Now, why would I shake the hand of a man who didn't even fight for his country?
Grace. I have new information. Thomas Shelby is now the beginning, the middle and the end of your mission.
So what shall I do?
It hurts me as much as it would a father sending his own daughter into a whorehouse, but no matter how repugnant it may be, you must do everything you can to get close to him and find out where those guns are heading. Of course, when I say everything, I don't mean.
You underestimate me in every way.
Here. You are now active on a military operation on behalf of the Crown. And I wish to God circumstance hadn't chosen you.
That's what I'm trained for. I'm late for my shift.
heart is with you.
Kelly, tell me.
Custom.
Kelly. Shh. Kelly. Tell me, Kelly, what's wrong with yours?
You bought with the fair and bad feeling. The Lees put the bad seed in the hoof and got an old woman to put a spell.
So those Lee bastards cursed him.
Whatever it is, he says it spread to the other feet.
It's going to his heart by tomorrow, I say. Seen curses like this twice. Can't take them back, Tom. No.
I told you, Tommy. Let our enemies to have them black blood gypsies.
Get out.
Get out, Curly.
Sorry.
My cup is empty and I haven't got a penny. But if I no more whiskey, I have to go home. I am the captain of my fate. The bit, the bridle, and the thrashing cane. The stirrup, the harness, and the whip in me. The pickled eye and the shrink and brave. Brother, buy me one more drink. Explain the nature of my pity. Let me tell you once again, I am the captain of my pain. My cup is empty and I haven't got a penny, but I find no more whiskey. I have to go home.
Your clothes, Mr. Shelby.
Just give me a drink.
Shall I leave you alone?
Came here for company. Where's Harry?
He took the night off. And went to the pictures. How's your beautiful horse?
I just put a bullet in his head.
Was he lame?
He looked at me the wrong way. It's not a good idea to look at Tommy Shelby the wrong way.
What a waste.
Yeah. A waste is what it is. You know, in France, I got used to seeing men die. Never got used to seeing horses die. They die badly.
I don't get a dress like you asked. Thanks. It's Cheltenham you're talking about. Cheltenham's grand affair, is it not?
The king will be there.
King George.
No. King Billy Kimber and all his men.
What must I do?
For £2, you'll do what I ask you to do.
I want 3. If I am meeting a king, I won't be wearing a cheap dress. And I ask you to let me sing. It's part of the deal now, too.
Since when?
Since you nearly smiled. Saturday nights, open and easy. Everyone gets to sing their song just like we did in Dublin.
You never worked in Dublin. So don't lie to me. I asked around about that pub you said you used to work in. I have friends over there. No one has heard of you. My guess is you're a girl from a good family who got herself pregnant.
It's not something I want known.
And bringing a child into the world alone ruined your life. Right. So I'm right. And Polly is wrong.
Right about what?
Doesn't matter.
Looks like it matters to you.
Family business.
You won't tell anyone my secret.
Do you think I tell people things? So what do you sing?
Anything you want.
Right. Get up on a chair.
Happy or sad?
Sad.
Okay. But I warn you, I'll break your heart.
Already broken.
In a neat little town they call Belfast, apprentice to trade I was bound. Many an hour sweet happiness had I spent in that neat little town. A sad misfortune came over me, which caused me to stray from the land. Far away from my friends and relations, betrayed by the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
You okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
I think there's more carriages over there that are going to be empty, but we... Jesus. Freddie.
You came back?
I got a tip-off.
Freddie, Tommy will kill you.
It's Tommy who tipped me off. Maybe he's got half a heart after all. Tommy got a message to me. Said get out of town. Take her with you. So, Ada Shelby. Will you marry me?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Right, get on this bloody train and get out of here. Come on, both of you.
Freddie, come on. Freddie, Cardiff's okay. Anywhere but here's okay.
We're not going anywhere, Ada. We're going to stay here. We're going to marry here. I'm not afraid of Tommy Shelby.
Shuffled these cards.
Tens apply, John Boy, tens apply.
Go play snap with Finn.
Did you want whiskey as well?
No, just beer.
Why no whiskey time? You expecting trouble?
Jesus Christ, Tommy, what the hell made you let them sing? It's like they're strangling cats out there.
All right, 20's the play, come on. And what did make you change your mind, though, Tommy?
Yeah, I mean, it's about time, Tommy.
Time for what?
Time you took yourself a woman.
Just play the bloody hand.
You stay the way you are, Tommy. Remember what Dad used to say? Fast women and slow horses will ruin your life.
Coppers.
No.
Come, Josephine, in my flying machine. We go up, she goes, up she goes. Balance yourself like a bird on a beam on the air. She goes, there she goes.
Holy shit. It's Billy Kimber.
Is there any man here named Shelby? I said, is there any man here named Shelby?
Gotta give these men a drink. Everyone else go home. You go home.
But Mr. Fenton said...
Let's go home.
I've never approved of women in pubs, but when they look like that...
You said you wanted men called Shelby. You've got 3 of them.
Right, I never heard of you. And then I did hear of you, some little diddy-coy razor gang. I thought to myself, so what? But then you fucked me over. So now you have my undivided attention. By the way, which one am I talking to? Who's the boss?
Well, I'm the oldest.
Clearly.
Are you laughing at my brother?
Right, he's the eldest, you're the thickest. I'm told the boss is called Tommy, and I'm guessing that's you, because you're looking me up and down like I'm a fucking tart.
I want to know what you want.
There were suspicious betting patterns at Kempton Park, a horse called Monaghan Boy. He won by a length twice and then finished last, with £3,000 bet on him.
Which one am I talking to? Which one of you is the boss?
I'm Mr. Kimber's advisor and accountant.
And I'm the fucking boss, OK? Right, end of parley. You fixed the race without my permission. You fucking gypsy scum. What, live off the war pensions of these poor old Garrison Lane widows? That's your level. I am Billy Kimber. I run the races, and you fixed one of them, so I'm going to have you shot against a post.
Mr. Kimber. Look at it. That is my name in it. It's from the Lee family.
You are also at war with the Lees, Mr. Kimber, am I right? The Lees are attacking your bookies and taking your money. Your men can't control them. You need help.
Perhaps we should listen to what Mr. Shelby has to say before we make our decisions.
Right, the Lees are doing a lot of talking at the fairs. They have a lot of kin. They're saying the racetracks are easy meat because the police are busy with strikes. Now, we have connections. We know how they operate. You have muscle. Together we can beat them. Divided, maybe not.
Mr. Kimber, perhaps we should take some time for reflection, possibly make arrangements for a second meeting.
I admire you, Mr. Kimber. You started with nothing and built a legitimate business. It would be an honor to work with you, Mr. Kimber.
Nobody works with me. People work for me. Pick it up, Pikey.
Sit down.
It's for your ceiling.
Thank you, Mr. Kimber.
We will be at Cheltenham.
As will I.
Well, you're in your little room and you're working on something good. But if it's really good, you're gonna need a bigger room.
So you picked a fight with the Lees on purpose. Tommy, we can't mess with Billy fucking Kimber.
Get yourself a decent haircut, man. We're going to the races.
Take a little walk to the edge of town and go across the track.